Hey Mbumba clan, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Zinhle.
And I'm Musibusiso.
And we are
the Mlongenis.
Yes guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to our channel, you do want to know of the one house rule, the Mlangeni house rule, and that is to
simply click subscribe and join the family. Sibe sonke sibe yimbumba. Yeah guys, as you can see from the title of this video, today we are speaking about friends of the opposite sex. You know, when you're in a relationship, basically, I want that to be emphasized.
Okay.
You know, can you be friends with a male counterparty if you're a female, or a female counterparty if you're a male, whilst you are in a marriage or a exclusive or committed relationship? What's your view on that? And that is based on our experiences and our own opinion. There's no set of rules when you look at this topic. No one really knows. I mean, it takes the two of us to decide how we feel about it.
Are we on the same page though?
I don't know. You tell us. I mean, what's your view?
So my view, friends, I think I'm just sliding more on the side that a guy and a girl cannot just be friends. You know, and I'll explain why, because maybe now guns are out like, oh, Ganjani, how can they not be friends?
Yes.
So there's different types of friendships, right?
Yeah.
So for me, there's the very okay. So I'm saying a girl and a guy cannot be friends if they give each other 100% access to one another.
Which is the one-on-one.
Which is the one-on-one relationship. So I've had guy friends, but they were never my exclusive friend alone. So as a group of friends, like we have this guy friend. So me and my friend, it was never one-on-one. I open up, he opens up, you know. Like, and that's why I'm speaking about access. Because access just takes it to a whole different level, because this person has full access to you. You confide in them, you rely on them, you know, you can have friendship. But that's why I'm saying there is different types of friendships, and I just feel like the higher grade girl boy in a friendship and they sharing everything and everything, I think it just doesn't work out. I just don't see the good in it. And it's simply because there's just that attraction thing. Whether I want to admit it or not, there's just that attraction thing.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So
I mean, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
And hence we're on the same view on this.
Okay.
I must say, I also believe that there should be some level of differences. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, there's things that I want us to look at.
Okay.
You know, just to expand on the topic. Maybe we can look at boundaries.
Yes.
For instance, you know, you need to set boundaries. There need to be boundaries. Like she was saying, you know, you can't speak about certain things to your male friends about your relationship.
Yeah.
You know? And you can't just open up fully to a male counterpart. And also there's certain things to look at, like what's the relationship with your friend
and
with
your
me,
partner's friend,
you know, and my friend
partner
with you. Also, those are the things that you also need to look at. But boundaries is set boundaries.
Because when you get into the relationship, the marriage, the union, you need to consider your partner's feelings. And it's important what you said, that how is the relationship between you and my best friend, you know? And also with boundaries, I want to add respect. Because when there's boundaries, there has to be a sense of, you need to respect the union that I'm in. You need to respect, I need to respect our friendship, and I also need to respect our union. So and here we're speaking higher grade, né? This is your best friend, you open up like confidence and whatever. And there has to be that element of respect. Because if you open up, you know, like what if your best friend doesn't like your partner, you know? Then how then would you like tackle that whole situation? And would you really feel like you are torn? And I know people usually say that, you know what, friends are there forever. This partner can go, but you don't want to burn your bridges with your friend. And my thing is that I've always had like matured friends.
Yeah.
Who understand that, okay, there's certain things that can't happen now that you are in a relationship, you know. And they also just understand the fact that, and I also respect their relationships. That's the other thing. And because, I mean, if your guy friend and your partner don't get along, like, what is the good gonna come from, you know? And
so your relationship, like our relationship,
Yeah.
is the primary relationship.
Yeah.
You know, and then your friendship and your other relationship, it's the secondary.
Yeah.
You know, so does the secondary relationship now conflicts the integrity, compromises the integrity of
Yeah.
your primary relationship? You know, does your friendship with your friend now compromises our integrity?
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, by integrity I mean that, are you totally honest with me when it comes to that friendship? Are you totally
Yeah.
you know, open? Is there you know you need to be, the moment I have something in my phone that my wife cannot access, or my wife, if my wife can see this, there'll be issues. Already there's a compromise in the primary relationship.
Yeah.
So we should look at that as well, that does this now compromise the level of integrity in my relationship? And if that's the case, then you have to reevaluate the relationship.
Yeah, and this is concerning our relationship, because maybe my friend confides in me with something that you don't really need to know about.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if it's about us, then it's like,
yes, definitely.
where does it now put us, you know? And this thing, guys, I don't know how you feel, but I just feel like there's different types of emotion, ne? that comes with friendships. You know, we're not saying, oh, they're gonna sleep together, you know. Sometimes the attraction is not like a sexual one, but it can be a very emotional one, where I really feel attached to this person, you know. And I was listening to this guy who's like a counselor in infidelity, whatever. He's seen people, and he also speaks about, you know, because you can't have 100% of everything that you ever want in a person from your partner, you know. Your partner, definitely, it's just impractical that they tick every single box. And it can be in a sense that your friend is a better listener than your partner. And what he was saying is that then there's, you know, sometimes there's that void, because you're like, my friend gets me, you know. Sibu doesn't get me. And then you have that little comfort, so you're filling the void that you have in your relationship with this other person. So the attractions are different. There's sexual, there's physical, there's emotional, there's spiritual, you know. There's and those types of attractions need to be looked at closely, because when we say, can men and women be friends, people just think, it's the sexual part of it. But there's also the emotional, and is having that connection with your person and unable to have it with your partner, like, where do we place it? Where do we like base it?
Yeah, because down the line it'll cause some cracks in the relationship.
Yeah.
You know, because whenever you feel in a certain way, you can't find it here.
Yeah, because
you know, and you don't make it, and also you don't make it a point to have it here, because you have it elsewhere.
Options are a problem sometimes.
You know, you have it elsewhere, so it's whatever. You know, he's not a good listener. I'm not gonna even bother telling him that he's not a good listener, because I have a better listener, you know, who's close to me, and he's giving me that time. He listens to me and he hears me. You know, he sees me. You know, so it comes back also to communication. You know, you need to communicate. We need to be honest with each other. And also, what I want to touch on is that you need to trust. I need to trust your what is it called? Your judgment.
Yes.
Right. I need to trust your judgment, because you're a female. You know,
and
you sense these things. I'm a male also. I know how males operate, you know, and I need to trust your judgment. If you're saying, you know, I get it. You're saying you're friends.
Yeah.
Granted, I believe you,
but
I'm not feeling it. You know, I'm not comfortable
something.
with this relationship.
Yeah.
You know, and also you need to act selfless there. You might be getting that he listens to me and all of that things. You need to act selfless and choose your primary relationship, because now already it's compromising the integrity, in the sense that I will never be comfortable when I know and I've expressed to you that I don't like this guy, and you're like, no, there's nothing into it, we're just friends. And I just have to live by that. No, there's nothing happening, and we're just friends. Sometimes you just have to choose your partner over your friends.
True. Straight to the point. Very accurate. And guys, you know, maybe you have different experiences with your opposite sex friendships, platonic like friendships. And as I was saying, this for me is like the all access, all level, all best friend, all confidant, all, you know. And we're not saying when you get into a relationship, close yourself off. We're not saying don't have friends. We're not saying don't support your friends, you know. But like what my husband was saying is that there is a primary relationship that needs to be nurtured. You know, there's a primary relationship that needs to be taken care of, you know. And when this is fine, if both parties are fine and they're cool with each other, then it's cool, you know, because I think it comes there where both parties understand and you also understand, because sometimes we act oblivious to certain things because I don't see it, you know, because I mean, they're my friend, you're my partner, what is the big issue, you know? But if there's boundaries, as my husband said, and there is respect, then I don't think friendships can be a problem. But an all-access friend, female, platonic relationship, I don't think it really works out. Unless if like I was saying, both parties are very matured, because I mean, my guy friend cannot be texting me at 11 o'clock just to check up like, how's it, you know? And you spoke about that it will, I've had incidences, not for me, but I've seen where a guy, because you confide in them. Basically, you tell them your partner's flaws, if it's an all-access relationship. And this person down the line was just like, you with this person, but this person doesn't do 1, 2, 3. So now that friend is not respecting the relationship, you know. And obviously you have a friend, you tell them, you advise them, but the minute where it's like they throw jabs at your relationships indirectly, I mean, hence I'm saying respect has to be in the relationship.
Yeah, no, definitely. And some of those things, they hinder growth. You know, how are we going to grow our communication if I'm not a good listener and we don't even put the time to work on it, and you don't tell me that I'm not a good, you know, it hinders growth because you are finding other pieces to fill the void. You know, how are we going to grow as a couple? So we're always going to struggle with the fact that I don't listen.
Yeah.
You know, we're always going to struggle with the fact that I'm not a good communicator.
Yeah.
Because there's a good communicator out there that you find your time, who listens to you, or that you can talk to, you know, they hear you. You know, I mean, in conclusion, I just want to say that you just need to be honest with each other.
Yeah.
Right? You need to be honest on how certain relationships make you feel.
Yes.
You know, if you have a friend and I'm like, dude, I you know, and also you need to act selfless when it comes to that, and choose the relationship more than your feelings and your friendship. And
obviously when you like, I don't like your friend, as the friend who's been friends with this person for years, you're gonna ask why.
Yes, and I'm gonna state my reasons.
And you must be considerate of your partner's feelings, because it can't be like, they've been around more than you, so you must just get on with it. You must just be okay with it. You know, it's one of those things that in a relationship, like you're saying, we need to communicate so that we can learn, so that we can grow. Because I mean, like you're saying, if you're not a good listener, and I'm like, but that other one gets me, you know.
So you're gonna talk to the other one more.
Understand me, basically. I will.
You know,
and
I mean,
it's not on.
Over and above males being males and females being friends, and you know, friendship as a whole.
Yeah, we just touched on the opposite sex. It can also be girl, boy.
When you move to a certain, like, for example, when you get, let's say you were dating and now you get married, you need to reevaluate your friendships.
Yeah.
You know, because there's certain things that you were doing probably with your friends when you were not married. Now you're moving to a different phase in life. When you are single, and you need to reevaluate. I'm not saying now the friendship must end, but you need to reevaluate and relook at the boundaries, relook at, you know, how you guys relate, and you know, is this gonna work when I'm in this setup? Is this gonna work when I'm in, you know, because the moment you move from being single to dating, from dating to being married, it's different phases in life, and certain friends don't fit that category, or don't fit that phase. So sometimes it's okay to let go. Sometimes it's okay to reevaluate the time that you spent together. You know, it's life.
And I always
we grow different directions.
And I always say, like what you're saying, and if you have friends that have known you for years and know where you are also in life, what you're trying to achieve, it does not become the friendship is over. Like everyone understands why certain things have changed.
Definitely.
You know, and everyone understands why we're relating differently, and there's no hard feelings.
Definitely.
And it's not a matter of because they married now 1, 2, 3. No, I mean, your matured friends understand the vibes, you know. But if they're not understanding the vibes, then
yeah, guys. So that's it from us today. I mean, that is our opinion on this topic.
Yeah.
That's what we think, and also I just want to emphasize on the honesty part, and honesty not just from my wife or you know, from us both. We need to, you know, with trust must be reciprocated by faithfulness. You know, you need to be faithful for you to be for
somebody to trust,
for someone to trust you.
That's
you know,
true.
so yeah, man. So with that being said,
please share your thoughts below. I want to hear this, guys. Please do share below. And what do you think men and female can be friends? Can they have a platonic relationship? We want to hear from you. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like, obviously the comment part, and share this page, guys.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching. And another thing, and last thing, we are going on a production break. So the whole of June, guys, this will be the last video you see for us this month. And yeah, we're
gonna miss you. But come on the gram. On the gram will be there. It's at Busiso. Oh no, at Buddha_JM, I'm at Popana68, and at the Mlangenis. Basically, the Mlangenis page is just exercise content, but that is it from us until we come back in July, guys. We love you. We're gonna miss you. Catch up on all the videos.
Yeah, man, guys, thank you so much. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing this. We wouldn't be sitting here and talking to you guys. I almost said ourselves, but yeah, it's weird when you're recording, Bella, you're talking to yourself. But yeah, thank you so much. I would really appreciate each and every one of you. May God bless you.
Bye.
Cheers.